Simukele kembukeli ehlelweni letemidlalo sengiyoba umsombuluko lapho sikulethela khona ihlelo lakho lelithandzako lapho ke sikhulumisa khona tindzaba lebetenteka khona etinkhundleni temidlalo. It's more of a highlight show. Sibuka ukuthi bekwenteka in the past weekend lapho khona ke namuhla sikuphathele ngisho ukuthi it's a jam packed show. Sitawukhulumisa tindzaba te-basketball bekune 3-on-3 lapha eMbabane Park. Kanike phela bese kuma finals because uyadlala the past weekend yangakhona icethela bese icethela ke this weekend ke sizakhuluma tendzaba te golf epilepsy lapho khona kunemidlalo yegalofa nemidlalo emarathon nemidlalo cycling incumbi epilepsy and sports they have history lenses speed njalo ku sebazama kona kusebenzisa tona temidlalo ukuthi ku sensitize kukhulunyiswe tona tindzaba tayo epilepsy kanike sitawukhuluma netindzaba tayo lebetenteka lapha kaSonhlolo bekune yellow sunday sitawukhulumisa letho tindzaba na master usiphathele tindzaba ke lengasho usiletinye takhona ti controversial in a way sibuka ukuthi bokwentana ngabo Rafael lekahlala abanike time thumbs up ngemalanga sitabuka sinamuhla taqhubeka la sola show khona ngosipho Rafael balakhaba 7 but a studio sengihlena bo champagne bayo 3-on-3 basketball tournament lebeyicubeka khona lapha Coronation Park eMbabane. Ngine Dynasty, the champions.
Yes.
I should say ukuthi these three guys here, Labada is still alive. Yes, there is a fourth member of the team, but I'm sure bona ukuthi bamshileni bangamfaka emoyeni. I should say ukuthi they play for team inye and the team leyo ima champions ayo league. Kusho ukuthi there is something about that team le producer Emma champions angimukele still chance.
Yes, thank you.
We have I think the captain Tatenda.
Yes.
We have Fairly Tlatla.
Yes.
We have Santana Eswatini lapha. Sambili so nimsheleni chance Tatenda.
Santana by the way.
Santana,
yes. He was busy on that day, so yeah. So we left him. We brought Fairly in.
Hence nimshile nala emoyeni. But first thing first, before we even talk about the tournament, on the day, yes, Benny Keeper paying tribute to one of the greats, the Yadlala Union Basketball. What did it mean to you? What did Kobe Bryant mean to you?
Kobe Bryant is one of the greatest players as in basketball. So I liked his work ethic in the sports, his mentality of winning in the sports, which is what Bengfuna adopt with the sport as well. And that has been a sad loss to me here in Guti so Hambile and Sabeni. But we like Jengwabes Gutinas Lala Sitoge the vest, we're paying tribute to him. So we dedicated Lewin a 3-on-3 to him. I'm gonna be straight.
Yes.
I've always been a football fan. Mangikhula bengifuna ukudlala ibhola. Kunebadlali bengibuka up to bona ukuthi yatibani Ronaldinho. For you, players like Kobe, I'm sure ukuthi badlali lobo nga reference kubo ukuthi yati if ngadlala basketball I want to play like that.
Yes, definitely, because besides being a great player individually, he's also a champion, you know. He's also a family man. He's also a motivator. His daughter actually plays basketball and he coaches the daughter's team in basketball. He has a couple of camps, Kobe Academy camps, you know. If you ask me, I think it's probably one or number 2 best players in basketball of all time. So, you know, we had to pay tribute to him because his death is, to us basketball players, is as big as Michael Jackson dying. You see, so we really had to pay tribute to him and everything that he has done.
Tatenda, for you, what did it mean doing that on the day, paying tribute to one of the great in the sport?
We were, as a basketball community, like we were very touched by his loss. So I decided, we decided as a team, like, you know what, let's go out there, let's do this for Kobe, because basketball took a hard hit when Kobe died. We learned a lot from that guy, from training, how you conduct yourself as a player. Like he was the perfect basketball player. He was an idol. So if there's one person that you look up to in basketball, it had to be Kobe. And Kobe did all the great things. He won championships. He won at the Olympics with the Team USA. He was a great.
Talking about great winning championships and all that, you guys again, you won 3-on-3 after winning a league. How did you assemble the team? You guys, how did you decide? It's okay, let team yet for say something. We're gonna pick you and you, and now we put that way a captain.
It wasn't that hard because before we had, I think 2 years ago we had a team. It was me and KG and some other player called Scooby. We came out second place. Then the next year we did it with Ferry. Then this year we added like an extra addition, which is Samgeliso, the scientist. Yeah, and like we just saw it. So you know what? That's why we called ourselves even like the dynasty, because we've been playing with each other for a very long time.
Okay.
You know, we're the goats of our team. As we can say, we're the goats of our team. So like, you know what? This team is the team that we can go and put out there, and we can go and take this 3-on-3 championship finally.
And you actually did that.
Yes.
For you, how was the experience? The competition this year, how was it?
At the 3-on-3.
Yeah.
You know, it was alright, man. It was really good because okay, what I can say is that now, like I said, we've been together since I think 2016, including Samgeliso also, actually, by the way. So we've been together since 2016. You know, all these years we've been developing together, building up, adjusting very nicely. So I'd say that this year at the 3-on-3 we actually went in there knowing we'll take it, because the chemistry has been strong, man, since 2016, and I don't think anything else can beat nothing can beat good chemistry on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zwan,
Yes.
were you confident in the Pagamisa this trophy from last week? Maga dlala noma game postponed because of rain. But now going to these players, this group of players like now, they are actually good enough to win. More especially because in Jalanya superstars.
Yes. Shortly, I believed with our talent combined, something can work out of it as long as there's a effort, 100%. And we knew it is not gonna be an easy one, especially as the team is Lalenayo, Izimzim.
Yeah.
Yes, on the finals, it wasn't an easy game, but it was a competitive game. Yes.
The final itself is dominated by Babanech's players. The part of them competing for the title league. How was that matchup? Gave me a card. How was it? But now in the chances, looking at the players, how much did you fancy your chances?
I won't say that we knew that we were going to win, but we knew what we had to do in order for us to win. Because those guys are very competitive, you know. And those guys like are very good at what they do. So we went out there and told ourselves, you know what, we're going to fight till the end. Yeah, it might get us the championship. So yeah, we fought to the end, and we actually got the trophy at the end.
Clash.
Yes.
3-on-3. What does it give to you as a player? You're playing, I think it's half a court.
Yes.
But what does it give to you as a player? It
gives you the ambition, you know, to actually attack or dominate whoever's marking you. Because you know, in a basketball organized 5-on-5, you have, besides that one player that's marking you, you also have 4 other guys that you gotta compete and beat. So in that 3-on-3, it gives you that one-on-one that you know, it actually improves your one-on-one skills in a way. So it does give you that one-on-one to compete whoever's marking you, and make sure that whoever's marking you better be ready to mark you. So it does give you that confidence also, because once you can beat someone one-on-one, when you go out to a real game, I think, you know, it could be easier to compete.
Zwan,
yes.
9-3 winner, dominated by your team, of course. Previously, the season. How much is it helping in terms of boosting your confidence, preparing for the season that is coming up, right?
I can say this is an experience for us. The more we are more experienced playing the games, the more confident we become going forward. As long as we still put in the work, yes, we still show commitment, we still believe in ourselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, I believe if we got those things together, we can. There is a possibility to see greater things.
And defend,
again and again.
Why not? Because before even the season started, one time. Good 3-3. There was the shooting challenge.
Yeah.
How that did it go?
The shooting challenge. Okay, I got knocked out personally. He also got knocked out, but our like another teammate of ours made it into what, the finals?
Qualifications.
The qualifications, yeah. Yeah,
it was difficult.
it wasn't easy.
I mean, you know, I wouldn't say it was difficult. You know what they did, man? They put me, him, and the other guy that went to the qualifications. So our round, the team, the 5 guys that we had, I think were one of the strongest guys in shooting.
Okay.
So you can imagine, just to say like you have a penalty shootout with Ronaldo, Messi, and you know the great players in one group. So you know, it's hard, man, to actually win and come out of that. So I wouldn't say if I was in another group, I think maybe I would have went to the qualifications also.
But I'm sure this is sweeter.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. By the way,
thank you so much for coming through and sharing your experience on the 3-on-3.
Yes, siyabonga nathi for the platform.
Yeah.
From MTN for sponsoring the 3-on-3, the base Swaziland Basketball Association for giving us that platform. Because I believe if we are given an opportunity, we can come out with great outcomes.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw Gutsi Bagne Bafana Labangan as well playing the 3-on-3, so they get experience out of it.
Learning,
yes, regardless of the losses of their games during the tournament.
Out of it.
Yes.
I have a feeling that even this season I'll be with you sometime carrying a trophy, because I think you've made it a habit.
Yeah, it's a like with us, winning is what we do. Winning is nice. Winning is nice. So yeah, so definitely we're definitely going to fight this year, because we want to keep the trophy in Manzini where it belongs.
Yes. I'll be seeing you soon.
Oh, definitely. You know how it is.
Next time when Nalama games in, I'll want to interview you after Emma games. I usually talk to Zwane and sometimes Tatenda, but next time I'll ask for you.
No problem. I'll be ready, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for coming through.
Thanks for the opportunity.
It's your teamwork ngikho lokubasebenzela and having been kanye isikhathi esithi ngikho lokubasebenzele ukuthi bakhona kuwina na i-3-on-3 njalo kuba iwinile le league yayo khona MTN lephelile as a team, and now they make the small team nyana bahambe ba dominate abantu and win against Jazz, which well players laba dominate ku team Jazz. Lokusho ukuthi I think it makes it even sweeter if ngabafaka emagama emlonyeni. Saqhubeka nalo hlelo mbukele siqhubeka nayo i-basketball lapho khona Kule 3-on-3 bekune dunking competition. Yawina some coach player lone team lokuthiwa iDankilane. Ayisive le connection ukuthi ikuphi lapho. Win dunking competition, Dankilane. After the break we're gonna catch up with you and Zwakhe Peter atositshela ukuthi wenda kanjani nokusaza win the competition. Gonna take a quick insight and welcome Piri as qhubeka hlelo. Hambe kanjalo ke i-basketball 3-on-3 but we're not done yet ngayo i-3-on-3 because estudio sengivele ngihleli naye ke sengiwell nginamzwakhe Phiri lota sitshela ukuthi kanjani ku-dunking competition. Phiri angumukela ngokuvusela estudio.
Singabavusela nje Eswatini and thank you for the invite.
You have a team i-Dunking Lane. Bekune competition yokudanka. And you actually won that competition. Ngabe asicale ke lakutheni ligama lale team yakho. Alizange ni influencer skill set bososibonile ku play yakho e-basketball.
Actually, Dunking Lane came from me dunking a lot. Nangisadlalela i-national team 2004 ma under 18. So sase Zambia nje and sidlala nje ku choose nje iqembu lelithide la khaya. So bengumuntu nje lo sinakathiwa lebhola athandela ukuthi avela ayoyidanka nje straight away. So sengivala ama fans khona eZambia seka chenda athi Dunking Lane. Give me angizange understand the logo during that time.
Okay, so when it gets to you they know that you're gonna dunk.
Exactly. And every time nangitfola the ball I was going straight for a dunk. And I would finish what I started because that's what Dunking Lane means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And go to you had that opportunity, but we talked before singing when go to Bongaga Sigona prepared for that tournament. Bongaga Yona. It was just by the way thing. Tell me about that and tell the viewer of course.
Definitely. Actually on that day I just went to play. Some of my friends for Manzini Underground, they asked me to go and play for them. And actually I was registered. Unfortunately they put the wrong name because there's another Phiri. I think they should have actually just said go and register Dunking Lane instead of Phiri because there's so many Phiris.
Dunking Lane is more popular
exactly.
now. What are your name?
Yeah. So I found that I couldn't play because I had to register the previous weekend. So I then said no, I can't go back home because I just woke up early in the morning and just coming for nothing. I better at least join the dunking competition. So that's why I ended up joining it.
So by saying that, you're telling us all these moves, you didn't have any chance to prepare for them.
I didn't have any chance to prepare them. I think what really helps me a lot is that I'm working with a lot of kids and I'm always coaching, and coaching is like you're also training, and of course with those bits and pieces of minutes you get there and there, get into the court and do those hops and stuff like that, and you should do your shots. So my game, I feel like it's always at that point and ready for anything which comes. So for that day, for me, I just had to recall all what I used to do and be able to do it on that day.
I was about to ask you, what inspires these moves? I'm seeing you're trying to move the ball at the same time you wanna jump. Inspiration is coming up.
It came from my man, Kobe Bryant. Yeah. I'm starting to be emotional right now because for me, he's one of those guys. I looked up to him in from primary school. Like I was a little kid and I just wanted to be like him, and I just liked the way he was playing and stuff like that. So, and also being creative, trying to spice up and try new things. And of course you see things happening on TV and stuff like that, but I always want to do something which I think, just spice it up a bit. Yeah, not mimicking someone else's thing and doing it all the time.
Speaking of Kobe, if my research can't betray right now, but you spent some time in the US. Did you get an opportunity to just go there, watch him play live?
I didn't get time to go there because it was a business trip and stuff like that. So there was no time to go there. And although I wished, I went to what's this building? I've forgotten, Square something, where they play the games, like the New York Knicks. That's their main court and stuff. Okay. So I got to go and see that place. Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So you have the academy,
yes,
of course, as we've mentioned earlier. This that you're doing, kufundisa abantwana. How is it working out for you?
First of all, I would say this is a calling God has called me to do. I'm not doing for myself. I'm on a mission for God, just to fulfill. Of course, He's given us talent, so this is how I give back from what I've learned from all the other coaches, like Coach Jang Mahlalela was one of the coaches who coached me, and Coach D, national team, and cooking me all the way to get into trying to get to NBA.
That was
yeah, no, that was crazy. That
was the move. Like Nigele Championship.
Actually, that's the signature dunk. Like for Dunk Lane, as you can see our logo there, Dunk Lane. You see that person. That's me there. Okay. So I decided to just put that as yeah. So yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's signature move.
Yeah.
We in the once in a while.
Once in a while. The last time I did this dunk was in 2004. 2004.
Are you serious?
Yes, and okay, I've been doing it, in my court stuff, but competition, because the last dunk competition we had was like in 2012. That was the last time I actually went for a dunk competition.
Did you win that one?
Yeah, well, I came number 2 on that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're in the beginning of the year.
Yes, sir.
What's the plan in terms of your team for the year? Your team and the academy, of course. Before I let you go.
Okay. Probably we'll start with the academy. The academy, we actually having camps each and every term. The first week after school have closed. Just that week, we just have a 1-week camp. And now in April, we're going to have the first one for 2020. And we're looking forward to spice it up and, making sure that we cook more ballers, and also with life skills and all of that, not just giving them basketball skills and all of that. As for Donkey Lane, the senior team, we're looking at a lot of things this year.
Run us up this year. This season, top flight. You come second. I mean,
that was something else.
Yeah.
Actually, our aim was just to get to the playoffs.
Okay.
We didn't care about getting into finals or we didn't care. We just wanted to get into the playoffs. We didn't want to go back to the B League. So we're happy that our efforts, they actually got us to where we are today.
And you're close, very close. It wasn't just a walk in the park for the superstars.
Fatigue killed us. We were 9 players. And they were like 15. I wouldn't say they won because they had more players. Fatigue kicked in, and playing like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah,
you definitely it's very taxing. So for us, it was a challenge. But we already went back to the drawing board, and we are actually cooking. We've been cooking, and for 2020, we're still going to be grinding the way we've been grinding last year.
I can only wish you the best of luck. Pretty soon this is and with your team, and of course the academy. I can only wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Thank you so much for coming through to the studio. Champ. So you see the connection right there. So khona lokho ehlelo mbukeli lapho khona hlelo linyalo sitalandzela ngayilinda master Dlamini utasitshela ukuthi kwenteke nebholeni over the weekend. Ukukhumbula mbukeli ukuthi bekuneyelo Sunday controversy, and not even on Sunday alone, but on Saturday nakhona kune controversy yakhona. Gonna take a quick break and come back with Linda Master Dlamini. Estilo sengivele ngihleleke naye Linda Master ukuthi asitshela ukuthi bokwenteka ke ko sporting activities, not just football alone. Of course I've been introducing him as someone that asitshela ngeball, but first thing first anguvusele Linda Master Dlamini ngisho ngithi Masotsheni bokwenteka kwafawafa
wafa Phathizo njengoba usho ukuthi emasotsheni the wafa i-marathon legijinywako sewumnyaka wesi4 siyabona ke Phathizo kuwafa ngicabanga ukuthi inombolo likhulile nawubuka the previous editions likhule kakhulu Tindvuna tembuso tikhona ngicabanga ukuthi minister wakaTenkundla since lekuqala aseseka minister of minister of sports 4 years ago. That was 4 years ago ngicabanga ukuthi lo mnyaka ngicabanga ukuthi bekungu 2 years ago, but that was 4 years ago Phathizo tingijimi tangaphandle tiyangeteka letinombolo tiyakhula every year. Ngicabanga nje ukuthi yinvo lenhle leyo siyabona ukuthi nayo team emasotsha nayisaqala i-race bayivele bayivulele pace after all vele ingabo lendvo yabona.
Unfortunately Master, a South African won this race, both females and ladies. After nguleko I lead for some time, but wahluleka kuyiwina.
Phathizo I think itsine lakithi lama race beka sesemancane kakhulu. This South African guys labeta la khaya thola ukuthi bona sebagijima kubo comrade marathon, sebagijima kuma marathons incumbi uyabona. So vele tsine kuyaye kusinika challenge because sicale about 5 or 6 years ago gijima ama marathon officially. So ngicabanga ukuthi vele it's only a matter of time.
If my memory serves me well, Master Bonkosi, the South African guy, he actually won the Ingwenyama Cup as well, the Imbube Marathon.
Yes, nakhona lapho ko in South African namna ngikhumbula kahle
yes.
Ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba ngisho ukuthi aketela Eswatini kudlala is not here for emaswidi utele serious business. Ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba ngisho ukuthi
6000 amalangeni.
Yeah, nathi we're getting there cause njengoba ngisho ukuthi info nayo sayiqala about 5 years ago kancane.
Yeah, any nakuma females kwawina wena South African kanti phela we had ma athletes lebeseka bonzalo. They were very promising. Mabuka ti khasbe batishaya mabagijima of late. She's still young, of course, growing into the sport, but she's been doing well for the for her team.
I just wish one day sibe ne Ethiopian ne Kenyan yes here in Eswatini kutawendeka lokho surely kutawendeka. Ngidobona ukuthi this South Africans that awuchubeka na dominate.
No.
Angilwi nabo sengisho le competition.
Can I just say ngilwa nawe? Kuthi why do we want to have Ethiopians? Because we should be grooming our own kuthi ba
le competition labantu. If angubekisela ngala bholeni Phathizo,
I understand where you're coming from,
if ama teams ase North Africa tawufika adlale nema teams ala khaya babana Highlanders babana Swallows, then le competition iba setulo, unlike yobantu FC from Lesotho, yo Amazulu from South Africa.
You're saying we should bring bantu base Kenya to take
not to take.
But the competition is going to be between them and South Africa because they're already dominating as South Africans. But Master, we're going to continue with the show because angiva kahle lapho Master ngiyahesheka but asibeke nehlelo Master i-netball seyanga samaphethelene.
Phathizo i-netball solo iyachubeka bechubeka wona nje i-league yabo botsatsi ngicabanga i-correctional iyachubeka nedominator beyidlala nemanzini ladies Phathizo 77 ka8. So uyabona ukuthi i-correctional ladies team ku netball inemandla Phathizo. Ngicabanga ukuthi these two teams i-correctional nayo i-reps approve kuba strong every week nabadlala Phathizo. Ngicabanga ukuthi bayakhombisa ukuthi they are one of the best ku SADC region because even nakuloko now ngasubuka ilog both teams babambene ngama point
even every week Master, but every season
we
just know it's going to be correctional, it's going to be reps.
Ba recruit abadlala abakahle Phathizo. Ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba ngasho na before ukuthi kungilo recruit abadlala abakahle kuthola abadlala abakahle labantu khona kudlala le sport and bawa score amagoli njengoba ngisho ukuthi i-correctional 77 ka 8 edlala namanzini ladies. Le margin inkulu kakhulu Phathizo, inkulu kakhulu but the competition but ayithola lapha kuma reps.
You've seen the reps playing, you've seen the correctional playing, and the decider is going to be between the two. who would you say stand a better chance of actually winning?
A tough one Phathizo, because nawubuka even nalama point babambeni lengicabanga ukuthi ngathi egcineni into ogcina kubalwa lamagoli kuthi ngibani
ema-reps akora kakubek pass 1234 ku-1940 the difference is too much
at the moment ngibo lengingabanika mina because every game bayakhombisa ukuthi le netball yabo ivuthiwe kakhulu ngicabanga ukuthi bona ngingabanika ukuthi bangayithatha le sekungendeka Phathizo because vele umdlalo
first round kwawina correctional
yes
the only defeat lekhona lapha
kuma-reps yes
correctional undefeated so
but nje at the moment le ndlela labadlala ngayo I'm very impressed ema-reps yes
so
ne correctional yes ne correctional ngicabanga ukuthi nase ku 1-on-1 sebadibene ku correctional versus reps ivamse kuwina i correctional but this time around ngibona i second round in fact dinengile timvo labatende kahle ba score most emagolabo athola ukuthi bayageja bayakhona lokukora ngicabanga nje ukuthi second round batawina
Master siqhubekele embili ke sesikhulumisa yona M10 Premier League lapho khona bekune Yellow Sunday siyabona ngale ka netball ukuthi iyawuphelela laphi njengaloku sekusele nje ama games le I think 2 games elasele before to conclude yona I netball league but Epolen Master you usually say you are happy officiating yabo Rafaela bethu are you still saying the same thing this past weekend
from lama games ale weekend Phathizo ngisho ndosi I'm very disappointed in fact ngathi sifo semhlaba wonke cause na VR labanye bayakhala ngaye so nalakhaya ngicabanga ukuthi lesifo sikhona ngaba disappointed Saturday ngibukela igame yeMonen Pirates nayo Royal Leopard lama decision ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba ubona ukuthi iRoyal Leopard yagcina win lele game 2-0 but that's not a true reflection of the game.
Before singene kula Master, because we got highlights for that game. I think it's a farewell result for coaches like Anthony, coaches like Dominique, who, as per their contract, I think they should be starting. They should have started on the 1st of February. We're not expecting to see them from the game like Tubega. Master ema results
in fact Phathizo yes ngidawubuya kule ndzaba yakho yabo coach ukuthi bayaqala icontract yabo Young Buffaloes every week ba prove kuba too strong for my local teams
they're losing a coach soon
they are scoring what coach kusengafiki lutho ukuthi baqala neStava ngeFootball Association
isibhethi yawina 3-0 lenayo ngicantsi
major boost for isibhethi kumhlome Peacemakers bebadlala inhlangano their favorite ground isibhethi ngicabanga ukuthi lokushaya amagoli against Peacemakers ngicabanga ukuthi sebatalijika likona
Malandi Chiefs bottom of the log shaya
Pickspeak derby lebedlalelwa kaSomhlolo Pickspeak derby outside Pickspeak yawina Malandi Chiefs 3-0 ngicabanga ukuthi yadlala kahle ibhola beyidlala kahle kakhulu siyakhumbula ukuthi iPickspeak Black Swallows yaluza coach beyite coach ngisho kanjalo beyite coach on the day Alobadara akasekho ku Pickspeak Black Swallows ngicabanga nje ukuthi iMalandi Chiefs angiboni iphela nyalo nanyalo ku Black Swallows letinkinga but ngala ku Malandi Chiefs ngicabanga sile win lena le spirit bobabona labadlali ukuthi ba motivated sisetulu le spirit badlala iderby bakhombisa le bhola bebayidlala bobona lo sibayidlala ngicabanga nje ukuthi le result le kushaya 3 amagoli against your rivals major boost nabo ngicabanga sebatalijika likona
then ngathi khona kaSomhlolo iRoyal Leopards versus iMonen Pirates I think that's the game ele khalisa kancane makakhulu but le khalisa Master Royal Leopards 2 Monen Pirates 0 probably the last game for Monen Pirates
head coach yes Phathizo ngicabanga ukuthi nobuka indlela lidlale ngayo iMonen Pirates on the day and coach weMonen Pirates wakhuluma ngemaJewels wathi iliviki lonke or in fact for the past 2 weeks badlali beMonen Pirates sola abebajimise emaJewels because bekade ukuthi iRoyal Leopard itaba hard kanganani kubo nabadlala bakwenta lokho but unfortunately lamanye decision angabavumi Borafela ngasho nje ukuthi abayitholanga kahle le game lena. I'm very very disappointed. In fact na coach wazama ukute protector because siyathi ukuthi babe sebapanishwa but nje lendlela leya officiate ngayo le game. Yes, yawathola 2 goals irole but ngicaba ukuthi Junior Makakula, what a player. Walithola igoli lekuqala walisha outside the box. Ngicabanga even na first round was scorisha the same goal ku Morning Pirates outside the box. His former team but nje si uyadlala but solo ngiyakhala ngeposition la idlala ku Phathizwe udlala deep kakhulu lapha ku 6 kani lama shots lawathathako amlimita nangabe adlala deep 6 kani nangabe adlala 8 noma 10 angakhona kwathatha lawo ma shots.
Tambuti Denver Santos
For Tambuti ngicabanga ukuthi le result lena nakhona coach Teresai angasina kabuka bayishaya ekhaya Phathizwe for Denver Santos nakhona siyakhumbula igame labayidlala the last game before le game eTambuti bayidlala neMbabane Solos bayidlala kahle kakhulu the boys bobabona ukuthi bayidlala ibhola lakhasi bekunaphinda gininza ngicabanga ukuthi even nakule game eTambuti badlale kahle bamthola 2 goals shots nje in 2 games bamshayile 3 goals baconsider linye so uyabona ukuthi le progress ikhona but ngiyawuhlala ngisho keep those boys lapha ku Denver Sundowns otherwise badlala kahle kakhulu wangabagcini bahamba
you're rebuilding
every season sidabe sikhuluma ukuthi inakuza
potentially
Denver Sundowns iyakha iyathengisa
Yellow Sunday
ema expectations bekasetulu kakhulu but unfortunately ema performances angabi ngalendlela ema fans bekafuna ngayo bekaphumile ema fans. In fact there was much more drama on the stands than there was on the field but yes
ngihambe njani drama what happened
Green Mamba Phathizwe icale kahle le game ngicabanga ukuthi bobabona phinda bekathola space listening kakhulu lapha ekhaya boxini about my chances la ngithula wathola ku first 10 minutes lengicabanga ukuthi I defense yayo iMbabane Highlanders balungiselela ama games lama team anyalo ima semifinal ngoyama cup kumele ukuthi baqaphele tinvo leti kanje umdlalo njengaphinda noma yena Mkhonvo awumniki space ngicabanga ukuthi tinvo leti lokumele ukuthi bafunze because even naleli goal lakhe phinda lalishaya wathola space ekhasa boxini uyabona nje lapha ukuthi if le ball yathola 3 defenders uya control eboxini uya ku number 4 na leli goal engikhuluma ngalo mina bahamba bayinyuka balandzela ibhola because kune cross lebeyendeka ngale Njabulu uyambona lo naketa na le cross Jimo Simpiwe bayinyuka babheka lengenhla bafuna komakisa left back uyasala phinda
ngabawalekela leli goal there was a player behind it
there was a player 2 players inside the box labangamakwala ngicabanga ukuthi ngileti invo leto iHighlanders lekumele itinaka lama players lama defenders the 2 center backs akamele ukuthi balandzele le bhola bona kumele bayikhiphe iposition but otherwise yabe sesiyabuya iMbabane Highlanders yazama recover game bawathola lawo ma chances first game first goal from Mbabane Highlanders what a day for him. Yes akazange abe negame lenhle kakhulu but leli goal lela ngicabanga ukuthi lohlala edingqondweni de balance lo Mbabane Highlanders walkora in fact le positioning yakhe because as a number 8 or number 10 we understand ukuthi nangabe kulethwa icross ekhasa boxini wena ungekho lengaphandle ekhasa boxini kumele utholakala ekhasa boxini walithola ke lelo goal lelo yena
for Green Mamba and Young Buffaloes lisho ukuthi le results le
for Green Mamba ngicabanga ukuthi ngasho even weeks ago ukuthi result yabo against Young Buffaloes kungwenyama cup bekhombisa ukuthi batalijika likona bayitholile ke bawathola lama results inyalo bakhonile ku draw neMbabane Highlanders ngicabanga ukuthi nayo le game le singayigatsa nakuma finals ngwenyama cup but nje
uthi coach Highlanders he could have won that game kube plan yakhe ingazange phazanyiswa. He didn't mention any names but mangibuka team list yeMbabane Highlanders kunabadlali bemagama bebabhalwa ngecomputer batypiwe
kwasekufike
abadlali lebafike basebabhala
ngesandla
even the goal scorer on the day bekangene ngesandla lapha ekhaya
phathizwe ngicabanga ukuthi mina ngihlale ngikhuluma ngaloko angithanzi I'm one of bokhoshi labancane labasafunza ebholeni labasebancane angeke ngijabule i-team yami iphathanyiswe iplan yami i-game plan yami lengiyipreparation eliviklonke bese seyifike iyaphathanyiswa uyabona ukuthi uyodlala i-big game against Green Mamba then kufike kuyaphathanyiswa ngicabanga ukuthi le interference lama teamini aseyima more especially ngihlale ngisho more especially nakutawo interferesha umuntu longayadi i-coaching longayadi ukuhlala ebenchini acoach abadlali phathizo otherwise both teams ngicabanga ukuthi bawathola amagoli abawafunako kude longakhala kakhulu because those two teams ma big teams but emxolisi lo goalkeeper mbawena Elanders yes naye wabhalwa ngesandla bekumele kungene phila yes but angathi noma bengene kumele ngene phila but
bekunaphila ku team leslebe initial
but wagcina ngenene waba ne game lenhle wawenda lawo ma saves lengicabanga ukuthi nakhona lapho I performance yakhe improvile.
Then you happy referring lapho on that day in that game?
Yeah lapho ngengikhale kakhulu phathizo angeke ngikhale kakhulu bekuthi controversy.
Then I think it was the game of the round ngaphansi kwa M10 Premier League. This game Mancini Wanderers versus Mbabane Swallows. Takhumbula ukuthi the last game these guys played Mbabane Swallows, they actually won 4, was it 4-0 or 4-1, but they just won with 4 goals. They scored 4 goals. And this game, what were your expectations?
Njoba ngisho ukuthi lama games lawa ema expectations bekasetulu kakhulu besigathile ukuthi mhlambe emagoli maybe 2 or 3 sidawabona. Unfortunately kwangendeki lokho lengicabanga ukuthi both teams beka nema new faces sabona ngala eMbabane Swallows lengicabanga ukuthi lengikhala ngako mina you can't as a coach ema positions lucky ukhuluma ngemidfield ukhuluma nga 6 no number 8 badlali labasha eteamini. Yes they are senior players but badlali labasha eteamini ukhuluma nga cater labeka George Eswatini adlala number 6 ukhuluma ngamenzi Blanche ukhuluma ngamenzi agcoke jazz 7 adlala number 8.
So Menzi who won the man of the match what?
Phathizwe ngisakhuluma ngethi ngale team lehlanganiso ngcoach ukuthi you have two players kuma key positions labasha kule team uyabona you still have Mkhweli on the left.
Doesn't that say ukuthi coach beka badzinga kanganani abadlali
noma ngabe badzinga kanganani phathizwe I combination yabadlali ngicabanga ukuthi kunekujwayela style of play se team kuya contribute. In fact there was a Blanche there was a Menzi there was Mkhweli yes game yakhe esibili then there was Allen and Sandile badlali labo labadlala ngekufana bachanga left bobabili ngicabanga ukuthi it cannot happen. Angaze ngakubona lokho ebholeni emhlabeni wonke ukuthi badlali abafana nako labashanga left bobabili ubadlalise ku striking force uthi aba partnerish. There was no way I combination labe ingeta ngayo ngicabanga nje ukuthi nabangakulungisa lokho banabadlali labagudi ebenchini. They have your Gooders they have your Nhlanhla baningi labadlali ema creative players labeka ngadlala on the day. Lengicabanga ukuthi kumele bakulungisa for Manzini Wanderers they missed Dombo on the day. Lengicabanga ukuthi bekubonakala lusekekho Johnson wacela ebenchini angati namangati a big game like lenjengale uyodlala against Mbabane Swallows one of the big teams ushiya your star player ebenchini ang understand lane but only the coach knows. But nje njoba sengishilo ukuthi ema expectations vele bekasetulu kakhulu bese ngagadza vele ukuthi le game ibe tense kancane.
For Manzini Wanderers, did they miss Chafeo?
Kante ngicabanga ukuthi phathizwe besikhona lesikhala lapha because nawubuka imidfield yeswalo bekade ayibhosa if bekakhona because most of the time uba rough kancane. Remember ukuthi ku first game ukhuluma nge first game liyadlalwa I first game of the league lapho khona iMbabane Swallows yawina 4 there was Makrish abeyibhosa imidfield ngala ku Manzini Wanderers Chafio cishe onke lama games lengibukele ku hlale ayibhosa le midfield they missed him on the day.
But for Manzini Wanderers, master, they made a wholesale of changes. You're talking of Innocent Lapa Paline, Innocent Archer, goalkeeper of Manzini Wanderers first game. You're talking of Machahad. Those few young players lebe bakhona lapha master lebe badlala emakema bokuqala, and of course the return of Stelos Melane Jr. Machado was playing central defense. it was Makongo. Yes, Makongo has been there and he showed his experience in clearly. He's just a player coming in, but there's the players. Mababuka bangena lapha ekhaya. Would you have thought they'll give Imbabane Swallows a performance like this?
Le starting 11 lesa ngicabanga ukuthi sekudlalisa I mid table team or I team lebalekele relegation.
The starting 11.
The starting
but the
11.
Performance?
Yes, badlala kahle Yongiti wadlala kahle, Njabulo wadlala kahle, the goalkeeper waba negame lenhle kakhulu. Yes, ngicabanga ukuthi those players badlala kahle kakhulu Phathizo, angeke sibathathele credit, but nje ngicabanga njengoba ngisho ukuthi letinye teams your key players, your star players, they deserve to be in the starting 11 against playing against a big team like Imbabane Swallows. So there was no way lebe ingawina ngayo le team le against Imbabane Swallows, but nangala kuMbabane Swallows ngiyakhala ngale starting 11.
Ukhala ngalokho sibafaka khona. Talk about the man of the match.
Waba ngiyahisho waba man of the match, but ema passes akhe nangibala nje first half he only had 2 ema passes laba successful. Second half besikhathile ukuthi as a number 8 ngicabanga second half besikhathile ukuthi nakhona benama passes lamahle is a midfielder, is a number 8, is supposed to be playing box to box. So ngicabanga ukuthi lo msebenzi bekumele ukuthi awende angati ukuthi I man of the match wayithola kanjani Ndzaba at the back wadlala kahle kangcono kunaye, Mabila on the right wadlala ngcono kunaye, ngala kuManzini Wanderers Njabulo wadlala ngcono kunaye, Ngidi wadlala ngcono. Yes, ngicabanga ukuthi kubooster I confidence yakhe.
But well, I don't know. Personally, I feel like he played a decent game. I mean, he had a decent game. So, but then, Saiboni game master, what's happening in Katsik game in the action, maybe more. I don't even want to use interesting because it would be like we condoning violence, but there was more action in Mustang's more than the Katsik game in.
Nakhona Phathizo ngicabanga ukuthi
but then again it started here. Ekhathe grounding, but yaphelela khona ngamastands. But here what
this incident deserved a red card.
But there was no red card.
There was no red card. That's the only incident lengabona khona kule game le Rafela leyamgeja, because nawubuka lapha nje about 3 or 4 players eManzini Wanderers bekumele ukuthi at least munye wabo athole I red card. Then nathoni because he retaliate bekumele akhushino na athole I yellow card. Ngicabanga ukuthi coach Rafela is an experienced young lad. Ngicabanga ukuthi le game le abengayihenglisha kangcono. Yes, kuthiwa nanakulo bathi game management avoid umsindo kuma stands, but le game le because wahamba wabuta ku assistant wakhe, assistant referee, the first assistant referee lebeka ngala ngentasi ukuthi kwendekeni, but wangasho la ngaphuma ilikhathi. Ngicabanga ukuthi tonke letinvo leto ngito leta cause umsindo sihle bekumele ukuthi badlali bakhe abakhodi is the captain. He must respect other players.
Was it not because of this reaction from Manzini Wanderers players that made even the referee decide to go shooting Ngibo bebadlale kabi in this incident? Because I think Ngibo were more aggrieved with this situation.
In fact, la Phathizo involendeka Tony abezama protector ibhola wagcina awile wadlala ibhola ahleli pass, and lapho bekumele ukuthi kujudge against Tony because ibhola uyidlala uhleli pass. Yes, mistake number 1. Number 2, after Tony bakhahlele ibhola ahleli pass wasukuma wafuna kobanga umsindo, but ngebhadi wakhaza abadlali inqumbi kube Manzini Wanderers bamtitimisa bamjika pass.
I'm surprised master kubuka le influence lana ukuthi there was actually no red card. Really, I am surprised ngendlela lo kwendeka ngayo, but then it didn't end here because yaqhubekela khona na kuma stands lapho khona ema fans nawo bese kafuna ukuphutsatana ngetandla khona ngale ngeshare ku stand seManzini Wanderers.
Ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba ngisho ukuthi ema fans kuba nema emotions Phathizo, but ngicabanga nje ukuthi I red card bekumele iphume lapha asekhuthata ukuthi ba ema fans angena eKhaza Stadium igame ingapheli. In fact nje
any points
abangeni nje nakusenebadlali eKhaza groundini ema fans akameli lokho kwathi ukuthi amaphoyisa bese sabuya lesimo asibeka under control ngicabanga ukuthi no asikhuthati nje ebholeni yakithi emaswati sihlale ukukhuthaza kusho njalo emaswati atiwa njengenhlonipho uyabona if singahambisa tinvo phambili kanjalo sichubeke nalenhlonipho sisawubuyela sibe maswati latiwa njengenhlonipho.
There was this incident, master, lapho khona ama-fans bese kabalekela kufuthwa yilo liyawo ema-os, but babalekele mandi laba. There is an official in the other team leyena wathela la mandi lapha epalini lakhe la goalkeeper wakhe laba kufumbe khona, and the referee, I think this is for the first time I was seeing it kule game leni, the referee showed that official a red card.
Nangikhumbula kahle ikhona lenye incident ngikhumbulayo official ithola red card but ama officials parties there's one thing lekumele ukuthi si understand. Yes, there's one thing lekumele ukuthi si understand. He's a kit manager.
Game, if you can take that clip back, njengoba ukuthi the game was still in solo ichubeka igame ukwenda lokhu igame iyadlala.
In fact, you know what happened, Patizo? Li bench le Manzini Wanderers la sukuma layo mapha ngale epalini le Mbabane Swallows the players eManzini Wanderers asuku kani sebacedzile ku substitute uyabona nabacedzile ku substitute abasukuma bawo mapha then ethi ngconvent ema officials eMbabane Swallows shothi ngiyakubelievela in black
coach yosalo akubita ukuthi African beliefs.
Mentality.
I want to see the clip again. Isaac kuthi Isaac Lamini, the official is in question here. Kuthi kwendekani because kwendeka lokhu ngala immediately ngale the game was towards its end. Nanke manje wathela igame yadlala ibhola lapha yavela players are chasing the ball. The ref stopped the game makabona ukuthi iphumile. Let's see what happens after that.
In fact, if wafike wanika goalkeeper emanti akhe then benga understandeka but wafike wathela a foreign substance uyasho njalo umthetho ukuthi once an official wathela a foreign substance ekhathe grounding it deserves to be cautioned wayithola red card lebe kumele ukuthi ahloniphe nakhona aphume avele ahambe
le mfuna kusho master ukuthi many people were angry ngurafela ukuthi why keep that red card. For me, the interpretation of the rule is bekanga inciting violence ngalo. The game already tensions are high, and if I tell a logo the fans of course njalo kuseva nje bamemeta kabi ukuthi betungangena groundini kufuneka yomphatha sophazamisa igame ngalesi.
No akwentiwa vele Phathizo akuthelwa nje for.
Let's just hope ukuthi interest ayibona ichubeka kodwa fela ukuthi actually giving caution to those players who are doing that or even officials.
Officials a foreign substance ayithelwa ekhathe groundini igame isachubeka.
So referee bakho this weekend, what do you say?
I am very very disappointed ngabo. Lama decision labe bawenda ngicabanga ukuthi disappointed kakhulu ngabo abaka perform kahle this week. Le ngihlale ngiba defender mina ngithi bende kahle.
Master na ukuthi siye kungwenya ama cup we had expected ema guest ethu lana international EPL legends, EPL former players Benjamin Morar and of course Emmanuel Epo who played for Arsenal and Morar played for Manchester City. We're gonna have them on Thursday on Lipola Letu, where they're gonna tell us more about their visits in the country. Of course, you want to watch that interview on Thursday. La posta biskhulumisana nabo khona ukuthi ngabe bethenga an event. But before we leave this place, ingwenya Cup master bekune draw and kunema concerns kulabanye, kunema excitement kulabanye, kunaloko khala nje it's a draw after all. Ngeke draw imogele wonke umuntu.
It's a draw. Two Premier League teams adlala kanye Green Mamba, Monin Pirates. I just hope coach Monin Pirates utaba sangekho kule game le cause noma ngabe utaba khona beyangeke aza abe khona ebenchini.
Okay.
Yes,
I see.
To ngemsebenzi wakhe.
Okay.
Yes. But nje a very very nice draw. Monin Pirates yadlala ibhola and the Green Mamba slowly bayipika iform. Lengicaba ukuthi itaba interesting, very interesting game. Lesitayibona lapha but babona Highlanders fans are happy ngekudonsa i-team ya First Division but akusiko neze nani kuba mnanzi noma kubalula kudlala ne-team they've got nothing to lose. Kelly's sebafikile kuma semi-finals bona lapha nje bayakudlala kuthi 90 minutes babone ukuthi kwendekani ngicabanga ukuthi lokho ngaba ne pressure, otherwise a very very interesting draw.
Master, we're gonna talk more on the draw ngaye Thursday lapho sibe sesibuka ukuthi ngabe ama possibilities ahamba kanjani nesibanga kakhulu ukuthi bongaba na studio.
Kubonga mina Phathizo, but ngiyacela Phathizo man, I just hope I Premier League noma I Football Association bataba na indlela ekhulumisa bo Rafaela ukuthi ba improve indlela labendangayo noma babahlawulise labo lababona ukuthi abakendi kahle.
Kuyevakala ke master sita ulishaka ihlelo silibeke lapho sisho ukuthi mbukeli bekumnansi sihleli nawe sikhulumisa dona Temidlalo lapho khona sikhulumisa kona etindzaba letiningi kakhulu tayo ibasketball lapho khona bebanemidlalo yabo lemkhulu over the weekend. 3-on-3, I think one of those social games labaye badlale ngayo before kuqala yona ileague yabo. Sikhulumisile ke indzaba yayo wafa sayikhulumisa indzaba ya netball nayo ke iyelo sandile beyichubeka. Sethemba mbukeli ukuthi ulithokotele lihlelo uthokotele kuhlala nasi njalo nathi sithokotele ukulethela letho Temidlalo lebethendeka kulempela sonke. Chubeka ke mbukeli uthokotele nalethi into ihlelo sikulethela tona singumsakazo we Eswatini TV. I am Phathizo Msibi. Good night.